Love y'all. Peace. And just remember, man, it's all fucking true. It's all true. Good, bad, ugly. You just don't like it. You can't ban the truth, man. Peace.
Wait, what does you do?
I'm freelance photographer.
Groovy. What do you shoot?
Mainly people.
Like portraits?
Yeah. Yeah, I like portraits.
Yo, what's good? Just got some scans back, man, and I got some work to do. I got some work to do. It's a whole new learning curve. It's a whole new visual learning curve. Patience is the biggest virtue when it comes to shooting film. Leica M6, 35mm Voigtlander, beautiful set, beautiful kit, beautiful. This is not the problem. This is, I can't blame this. It's here. It's that tool between my two ears, which is the problem. It's a timing thing too. I'm waiting for things to come into a frame, and I'm missing it by that much. On a few shots. Just impatient. Because, you know, if you're a street photographer, you understand the fact, especially if you shoot the style of street photography that I shoot, I'm in it, man. I am in it. Not very often am I outside of 10 feet. Every once in a while I will back up to be outside of 10 feet to capture a wide scene of something, but not very often, man, and I'm in it. And so reviewing these scans showed me that film don't lie. Digital can sometimes give you a false sense of how good you are in the streets, because you know you can keep playing around with the settings to get it right and keep shooting it. Oh shit, I need to back up a few stops. Oh I missed critical focus by a tad. You can somewhat delete, so you just mass shoot, right? I'm sorry, Minnesota, I did not, that horrible timing, too early. But you can overly shoot because you know you have a bigger margin for error because you can just go back and delete some shit. And with film, you don't have quite that grace. You kind of, and then you don't get to see what you got until you get it back, and it's like, oh shit. And I talked to a film, the guy that scans all my film for me here locally in El Paso, Film City Labs, man, Mario, appreciate you, love you. Appreciate everything you're doing to keep pushing film, keep it alive, and I'm pretty sure you get the first look at some of my fuck-ups. And I asked a question yesterday, even on Facebook and Instagram, like, is it okay to edit your film? I know it is, but to what extent? Because what I found myself doing, being a digital shooter for so long, I started kind of pushing my edits, and they started looking not so filmy no more. And I know I'm not the only one, because I see some of the other work. But guess what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to jump in your comments and tell you that I don't like your shit, right? I just keep on scrolling. You know what I mean? I don't have to be a fan of your work. Just because you hit the like on mine don't mean I have to hit the like on yours. I still like you as a person. I just may not be a fan of that image. So I'm not going to give you a false sense of security thinking that it's a dope image. You just won't get my vote. You know what I mean? Like, you may get other people's votes, and the way you season your chicken, they may love it. And I may think this shit is bland as fuck. So understand the fact that with my style of street photography, I am in it. I am that dude that's trying to see how close can I get before you tell me to get the fuck on somewhere, right? How many shots can I get? How long can I sit and soak myself in this scene before somebody basically tell me to, hey, it's time for you to move on, man. You've been here long enough. I don't have the privilege. I don't want to call it white privilege. I don't want to call it any kind of racial privilege, but me being 6'1", 225-pound, a black dude here in El Paso, I'm gonna bruise the scene as soon as I step out of my car. As soon as I walk up looking the way I look, I can dress as mundane and as blah, blah, blah as I want, and I'm still gonna TKO the scene. As soon as I step foot on any corner, any block, any street shop that I step on, eyes are gonna come to me. I cannot avoid that, so I don't try to avoid it. I could easily go and try to get myself a telephoto lens and snipe motherfuckers from across the street, but I don't. I shoot it the way I want to shoot it. And I know there's going to come some adverse reactions to some of my shots. There's going to be people saying, well, that's low-hanging fruit. There's going to be people saying, you know, why are you taking pictures of the people that don't have? Why are you taking pictures of people that have? Why are you giving a voice to the voice? You walk past 30 motherfucking people, you know what I'm saying, that are still telling the truth of the streets. It may just be not the truth you want to hear. So while I'm out here giving you the raw truth, you out here slinging white lies of what the city really looked like. And then I show the converse of that. You know what I mean? Like, I flipped over my beautiful plant sitting outside the other day, and bugs went everywhere. They were hidden. I'm that dude that's gonna flip that scab back and see what's really up under that and dig out the infection and show it to you. That way we can get down to the root of the problem. You can't fix it by just keep polishing turds. You can't fix it by keep throwing shit on top of it. Just like I tell my kids, you can't clean your room by throwing everything under the bed or in the closet. It's still dirty. You still got a problem. I'm that parent that's gonna go in there, I'm gonna uncover the problem and then really get you to clean up what's going on in here. So when I go down and I do street photography, that's what I'm doing. I'm uncovering the truth. Because every beautiful person has an ugly side, and every ugly person has an absolutely beautiful soul. Some of them. Same thing with the beautiful people. Some of them have ugly souls, and some of them are absolutely beautiful people inside and out. Everybody is beautiful inside and out. Some people just squandered a chance. And speaking of chances, man, like I must be this close, because I am this close from saying fuck it. So many days I just say, man, God damn, man. But just keep pushing. Keep clicking. Keep following. I got to keep following that plan. It's not my plan. It's not what I want to do. It's what the Most High is pushing me to do. Because I go out and I try to do the mundane. I try to do the architecture, street photography. I try to do the people-less street photography. I try to do this. I try to do that. And I still end up going back to what I like, because when I get home and I either get scans back off the M6 or I download the images into Lightroom and I start looking, I'm like, man, you went out here faking the fucking funk. This ain't you, bro. What the fuck are you doing? Where's the nitty? Where's the gritty? Where's the raw? Where's that streetwalker that I love? Don't fall into the trap of trends, is what I keep telling myself. Follow your journey, man. Because this is true. This is true. This is true. It's ugly, but it's true to the motherfucker, man. And for some of the people that get out their car and they park where there's no meters sometimes, you walking past all those people that I don't. I see the mundane ass people, and I tell myself, damn, I done seen that same dude or that same woman be captured before. I don't want to capture that. I want to capture this. I want to capture the heart of the city, the people crossing the border to come and provide the city of El Paso services, clothes, food. I mean, absolutely phenomenal food. And when I smile, they smile back. You know what I mean? Because inside of all this right here is a wonderful person, man. I just want to uncover it. I don't walk around with a smile on my face. My smile is in my heart. My smile is in my work. And if you check out the work of Suzanne Stein, she's doing some of the same thing in New York. Drug addicts, prostitution, like everything that I'm doing, she's doing as well. Because I get inspired by looking at her work, and I look at, work inside of Streetwise magazine by Magnum, or book. I think it's in the kitchen. But I look at that and I get inspired by the photos in it, and I go and I try to tell myself, how can I do something like this here in El Paso to put El Paso on the map as well with street photography? Because there are some absolutely phenomenal street photographers here. But the fact that they look like me, or not, they look like the 99% and I don't, they can get themselves into some deeper spots, into some more immersed areas than I can, right? I can get there, but I will completely destroy the scene. So take advantage. Some of y'all need to take advantage of how y'all look, because y'all have the advantage, man. I just walk in with the courage of a lion saying, I'm going to get the shot. I want to show people the up close and personal of what El Paso really looks like and the heartbeat. I want you to look at my images and feel like you're there. I also want you to look at my images like, bro, how the fuck you get that close? You didn't, no. Because you go up in there with your shoulders up and your chin up and you snapping, you're not looking all meek and scared and shooting from across the street. They ain't gonna bother you, bro. They like, man, this dude must be crazy if he in here with us doing this. Sometimes I feel like I need to take a lunch, sit down on the curb, and just eat and snap while they do their thing, man. That's how comfortable I get down there. I get uncomfortable with suits and ties, right? Because that's them snotty ass people that's like, why are you taking my photo? You know what I mean? Like, get bent, man. You ain't all that. You ain't all that. Because you walk past all these people that could use $1 out of your pocket, but yet y'all ask the streetwalker to give his dollars, man. Come on, man. Make that make sense. Love y'all. Peace. And just remember, man, it's all fucking true. It's all true. Good, bad, ugly. You just don't like it. You can't ban the truth, man. Peace.